Making kefir at home, a comprehensive guide. Kefir, a tangy and probiotic-rich beverage, has been cherished for centuries for its health benefits and unique flavor. This masterclass on making probiotic milk kefir at home covers everything you need to know to become a successful kefir maker using milk kefir grains. The video is divided into segments for easy navigation and revisiting specific sections, ensuring you can master each step of the process. From the science behind kefir grains to troubleshooting common issues, this guide will help you produce high-quality kefir consistently. Introduction. Kefir is a fermented milk drink packed with probiotics that promote gut health. Making kefir at home is not only cost-effective but also allows you to control the ingredients and fermentation process. The key to successful kefir making lies in understanding the role of kefir grains and choosing the right type of milk. This guide will take you through each step, from preparing your ingredients to adjusting fermentation speed and troubleshooting any issues that may arise. The science of kefir grains. Kefir grains are a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast, SCOBY, that look like small cauliflower florets. These grains contain a complex and balanced community of beneficial microbes that ferment the lactose in milk, producing lactic acid, carbon dioxide, and ethanol. The fermentation process not only enhances the flavor and texture of the milk, but also increases its probiotic content, making it a powerhouse of nutrients. Kefir grains thrive on lactose, the sugar naturally found in milk. The bacteria in the grains break down the lactose into simpler sugars and produce lactic acid, which gives kefir its characteristic tangy taste. The yeast component of the grains ferments some of the lactose into ethanol and carbon dioxide, contributing to kefir's slight effervescence. Types of milk choosing. The right milk is crucial for making high-quality kefir. The best milk for kefir is fresh, unpasteurized milk from mammals like cows, goats, sheep, and buffalo. These types of milk naturally contain the lactose needed for the kefir grains to thrive. However, if unpasteurized milk is not available, pasteurized milk can also be used. Avoid ultra-pasteurized milk, as the high heat treatment kills beneficial bacteria and alters the milk's protein structure, which can negatively affect the fermentation process. Cow's milk is the most commonly used for making kefir, but goat, sheep, and buffalo milk can offer unique flavors and nutritional profiles. Goat milk, for instance, has smaller fat globules and a different protein structure, resulting in a smoother and slightly tangier kefir. Sheep milk is richer and creamier, producing a thicker kefir, while buffalo milk offers a high fat content, creating a luxurious and indulgent drink. Day 1 instructions. On the first day of making kefir, you'll need the following ingredients and equipment. 1. Fresh milk, cow, goat, sheep, or buffalo. 2. Kefir grains. 3. A glass jar. 4. A plastic or wooden spoon. 5. A breathable cover, cheesecloth or paper towel. 6. A rubber band. Here are the steps for day 1. 1. Prepare the milk. Pour the fresh milk into a clean glass jar, leaving some space at the top to allow for expansion during fermentation. 2. Add kefir grains. Add the kefir grains to the milk. 2. The ratio is generally about 1-2 tablespoons of grains per 1-2 cups of milk. 3. Cover the jar. Cover the jar with a breathable cover like cheesecloth or a paper towel secured with a rubber band. 3. This allows the gases produced during fermentation to escape while keeping out dust and insects. 4. Ferment. Place the jar in a warm, draft-free location, ideally between 68-85 degrees F or 20-29 degrees C, out of direct sunlight. 4. Let it ferment for 24 hours. 4. Signs of fermentation. After 24 hours, you should begin to see signs of fermentation. The milk will thicken and may start to separate into curds and whey. The smell should be tangy and slightly yeasty, indicating active fermentation. You might also notice some bubbles forming, a result of the carbon dioxide produced by the yeast. If the kefir is not thickening or doesn't smell tangy, it might need more time. Factors such as room temperature and the health of the kefir grains can affect fermentation speed. Warmer temperatures generally speed up fermentation, while cooler temperatures slow it down. 5. Day 2. Instructions. On the second day, your kefir should be ready for the next step. Follow these instructions. Strain the kefir. Using a plastic or non-metallic strainer, strain the kefir into a clean jar. 1. Avoid using metal utensils, as the acidity of the kefir can react with metal. 2. Retrieve the grains. The kefir grains will remain in the strainer. 2. Gently shake or stir to help the kefir pass through, leaving the grains behind. 3. Store or restart. You can now store your kefir in the refrigerator and enjoy it cold. 3. If you want to make a new batch, simply repeat the process by adding the grains to fresh milk. 6. Adjust fermentation speed. The fermentation speed of kefir can be adjusted based on your preferences for flavor and texture. 1. Shorter fermentation, 12 and 18 hours. Produces a milder, less tangy kefir with a thinner consistency. 2. Longer fermentation, 24-48 hours. Results in a tangier, more sour kefir with a thicker consistency. To slow down fermentation, reduce the amount of kefir grains or lower the fermentation temperature by placing the jar in a cooler environment. Conversely, to speed up fermentation, increase the amount of kefir grains or place the jar in a warmer area. 7. Troubleshooting. Even with careful attention, you might encounter some common issues while making kefir. Here are a few troubleshooting tips. 1. Kefir is too sour. This usually means it has over-fermented. 1. Reduce fermentation time or use less kefir grains. 2. Kefir is too thin. If your kefir isn't thickening, ensure you're using milk with sufficient lactose and that your grains are healthy and active. 2. Try increasing fermentation time or the amount of kefir grains. 3. Off taste or smell. If your kefir smells or tastes unpleasant, not just tangy or sour, it could be due to contamination. 3. Ensure all equipment is clean and avoid using metal utensils. 4. Grains aren't growing. Healthy kefir grains should grow over time. 4. If they aren't, they might be stressed. 4. Ensure they are getting enough lactose by using fresh milk, and consider giving them a rest in fresh milk in the refrigerator for a day or 2. Conclusion. Making kefir at home is a rewarding process that offers numerous health benefits and the satisfaction of creating a probiotic-rich beverage from scratch. By understanding the science behind kefir grains, selecting the right types of milk, and following the step-by-step instructions, you can produce high-quality kefir consistently. Remember to adjust fermentation times to suit your taste preferences and troubleshoot any issues that arise to ensure your kefir-making journey is smooth and enjoyable. Happy fermenting! If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to keep up to date. Drop any suggestions for future video drop in the comments below.